Golf practice was only 10 minutes this morning because it was pouring down rain. So when I got back home, I went right to bed, and now I just woke up and it's like 11:30. I was in a huge rush to get over to school to pick up my schedule because my dad was running late. So I couldn't find my camera and had to leave it. But I'm back now, and I'm here to inform you that I'm dropping out of school because I hate it. Just kidding, but I have like the worst schedule. I have geometry and then biology and then astronomy and then culinary arts, which is like fine. But like, I'm good at math, so I'm not worried about geometry. I hate science and I'm typically bad at it, and I have biology and astronomy second and third block. Like, I'm probably just gonna like die. 9 days till school starts, ready to just cry all the time. Literally the only thing I'm excited for is football season, and that's like not that long. I accidentally left this chicken in here for a few days. That's honestly disgusting. I'm gonna have myself some healthy breakfast. It's kind of just hitting me that it is my last week of summer. I start school next Thursday. So it's already dinner time, it's 6 o'clock, but I do have something planned for this vlog, so after dinner I will talk. Cosmic love gave you something gold. This is where I always film, but the lighting's not good. Okay, there we go. Today's vlog is going to be based on school. I didn't really plan on it, but since there's 9 days till my school starts, I'm sure some of your guys' school might have already started or whatever, so I'm going to be giving a little bit of advice. Suddenly sorry, suddenly sorry. This is going to be aimed mainly towards freshmen because I am now a sophomore, so I know a little bit about school, I guess. So my first piece of advice is going to be to get your teachers to like you, and I know a lot about this because I miss school so much that if my teachers didn't like me, I literally would have failed every single class. Basically, to get your teachers to like you, like turn your assignments in on time and don't talk back to them, always ask questions, just like be involved in the class and don't be too like crazy and outgoing, but like once they get to know you, you can be a little bit more outgoing and crazy. I don't know, that's just how I get teachers to like me. Just kind of do my own work and try my best and then they like me. Okay, so basically like once your teachers like you, you can pretty much get away with anything, so that's good on that. Next little topic. I went through this whole thing my freshman year about friends, and it's that my 8th grade year I have this like really solid group of friends, and then freshman year I realized that like I'm still friends with them, but I'm more friends with people I have classes with. Like I made friends with people I never thought I would be friends with just because we had like 1 or 2 classes together, especially third block because that's when we have our lunches. So whoever I had lunch with was basically who I was friends with for that semester, and then the next semester when we got all new classes, I basically had all new friends. So it really just depends on who's in your classes, so don't sweat the whole like who am I gonna hang out with thing. Just don't be afraid to talk to people, because like me and this one girl, we had known each other forever, and until one of us finally said something to each other, like we were never friends. And then once we started talking to each other, we were like, oh, like you're actually cool. So like don't be scared to talk to anyone. Also, don't exclude people just because they're like different than you, because you never know who's gonna end up being rich and famous and who's gonna end up like not, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what they're gonna be when they're older, so like be nice to them now so they don't hate you when you like need their help later on. My next piece of advice is about dances. Homecoming, and what we have is LPA or Sadie Hawkins or whatever. Don't worry about getting asked. Don't worry about asking someone because it really doesn't matter. I had a lot of drama for my homecoming my freshman year, and honestly, like, I kind of wish I wouldn't have gone with anyone anyways. So like, don't worry about it. If you don't get asked by a boy, or you don't want to ask a boy if it's like Sadie Hawkins or LPA, then go with friends. Like, I went with friends to LPA and I had so much more fun than I would have if I went with boys. And homecoming, I went with boys and I kind of felt awkward, but I still had a really good time. So just don't worry about that. Now this one I think is very key to success in high school, and it's to actually participate. Like, you might think you're too cool to go to the football game or to participate in Spirit Week or whatever, but like literally, if you don't participate, then who is going to? Football games are the funnest thing you will ever go to, so go to them. Participating in Spirit Week just shows that you actually like have school pride. And along with football games and participating, if you are a freshman or if me, a sophomore, don't go in the upperclassmen section at football games. And I respected this like forever, because like I know when I'm a senior, I will not want freshmen in the senior section. You will get kicked out anyway. One time I accidentally sat at like the edge of the freshman section and I got kicked out, and I literally got lifted out of my seat by some sophomores. So like, they will kick you out, so don't even try. Like, it's not worth it at all. And you have, like, you can hear everything and see everything from the top anyway. It's not that big of a deal. This one is more for just like doing whatever you want. If you're walking in the hall, always walk with a purpose. Wherever you're going, walk like you know exactly where you're going. If you are late to school and you know you can sneak into your class a little late, you walk like you know where you were going and like you have a pass. Like, no one's gonna question you if you just get there. Don't run and don't like awkwardly walk. Like, just walk with a purpose. My next piece of advice I feel like I know the most about, more than like a lot of even like upperclassmen would know who've been all through high school, and it's just like, stop caring what others think, because in the end it's not gonna matter. Just do what you love, and if people are gonna hate on you for it, then take it. Like, who cares? 5 years from now, you're not gonna remember if people were hating on you for what you were doing. You're gonna remember that you did what you love. I started making a video every single day at the very beginning of my freshman year, which was kind of scary. Like, I was a little freshman and I put myself on the internet for everyone in my school to judge me and see me, and no one cares. Like, I have not had a single hater from my school. This kind of ties in friends and doing what you love, but if the people you're hanging out with are like judging you for something, stop hanging out with them, because that's your thing. Like, you do your thing. Don't let anyone stop you. Even if it's like your closest group of friends, just find a new group of friends. It's really not that hard to make new friends in high school, because there's so many people and you have so many like different classes, and like the lunches are all different. Like, you get to see so many people during the day. Like, I guarantee someone wants to be your friend. The more unique you make yourself and the more you put yourself out there, the more people are gonna notice you and appreciate you. Like, if I didn't have my own style, and if I didn't like make videos or do whatever makes me me, then I would just blend in with every other girl in high school, and I would just be one of those girls in high school. And I don't want to be that. I want people to know who I am. My advice is do your homework. Like, it really does matter. I did a lot of like not doing my homework for makeup work whenever I was a freshman, because I missed so much school because of golf, and then I went on vacations, and then when I didn't make up my work, my grades started dropping faster than I could keep up with it. So doing your homework as soon as you get it, or your makeup work as soon as you get it, really helps just keep your grades up there. If you do forget to do your homework one day or something, don't stress too much about it, because there will be an opportunity to lift your grade back up. You're not just going to be stuck at a bad grade all year, because your teacher's going to keep trying to help you. So just don't get too stressed about your grades. Also, don't be too stressed about what you want to be when you grow up. Like, there's all this pressure when you're in high school that you need to know exactly what you want to be when you grow up. And it's good to think about it and like explore and experience different things to help you know what you want to be when you grow up. But if you're a freshman in high school, you don't know. Like, chances are you're not going to become what you're planning right now anyway. So don't worry about it too much. Trust me, high school is not as scary as it seems. It's a lot more fun than middle school. Assemblies are fun, dances are fun, football games are fun. It's just a lot of fun to be in high school. So just, you know, participate and have a good time, and really just make the most of it while you're in it, because once you're out of high school, you have to become adult, and that sounds like a lot, so I'm not going to think about it. So yeah, basically just like get involved in a club, get involved in a sport, or if you don't get involved, make some good friends, hang out with them on the weekends, go to football games. Just have a really good time in high school, because you only get to be in high school once. I don't know if that helped at all or if it confused you, because I got a little confused during filming it and sometimes I forget how to say words, but I hope it kind of helped. If you have any more questions and you need advice or something, just comment it down below and I'll answer it in the next video. This sun right now, I missed a lot of it, but I'm here for the end. I'm gonna try a time lapse. We'll see if it works. I hope it did. If it did, it's going in right now.
You're free now, so now.
We are going to do a family game night. We're playing my favorite game. It's called Settlers of Zarahemla, but that's like the Mormon version. The actual version is Settlers of Catan. There's not really too much of a difference, so it's a good time. Everyone was too tired to play my favorite game, so we're gonna play it another time. Now we're watching videos as a family and eating late night munchies. To everyone who thinks it's weird that we have a giant desk in the living room, it's officially getting moved into my room. It took me and Brittany like 30 minutes to move it from there to there, and you just lifted it up. You're good. I don't know if it'll fit. Oh my gosh, it barely fits.
Is everything up there?
Good, I'm impressed. Officially have a desk in my room. Thanks, Dad. Guys, this is so much more comfortable than what I was sitting on that stool right there, using that as a desk. Now I have a real desk with a real chair. Great day.
Sorry.